What is it exactly that you do? How's your business going? Which company are you with? And a few more of those kinds of questions used to really stop me in my tracks. I got really uncomfortable and I never really felt confident in what I was supposed to say. And I started looking for a script and for a, like a slogan and all those things. And all the time, or all the while, until I found this one really powerful, easy sentence, actually a mentor who shared it with me. Now I'm able to really have what I would call a good conversation with people. I'm confident in answering this question, and it's also a sentence that helps me get clarity on where the person I'm talking to actually is and how I might best serve them. So this is gold, whether you struggle with these questions a little bit yourself, or maybe you have team members or colleagues who might be struggling with this. Okay, so do go ahead and join me. And hello and welcome. In case I haven't met or we haven't met before, my name is Katrin from bloomwithkatrin.com. I'm coming live to you from the beautiful Bavarian forest over here in Germany. I hope you're not shy. Drop me down below where you're tuning in from, because I'm looking forward to circle back around and say hi to you personally. And I'm here to help you take your business online in a way that's going to be sustainably successful, and it's going to feel good from the inside out. So let's create a soulful, successful business, right? And I don't know about you, but when I got asked a question and I don't really know what to say, that's not a very comfortable feeling. Can you relate? Let me know, right? And I used to really, really struggle with this. And I have today 3 questions for you that used to really get me, I don't know what to say. And truly, in all honesty, I did stop a few conversations. I just didn't answer the question because I was scared. I was scared to maybe overwhelm people, which is what I did in the beginning, because I was so excited about all the things I was learning, all the things that I'm doing, right, or that I do, that I was actually overwhelming people. Then I got scared. I don't want to overwhelm people. I don't want to send them away. And so what do I say, right? And I started searching for the perfect script, the perfect thing to say. Let me know whether you can relate. And until I found this very powerful sentence. Okay, so let's dive on in. I'm going to give you one by one the questions and a possible way to play with it and utilize this sentence. Okay, so number one that I used to really struggle with was, how's biz going? How's your biz going? Right? Going, well, what I usually would do was, oh, it's going fine. Thank you. How's yours? And I get back something of the same kind, right? And that's kind of where the conversation stalled. Let me know whether you can relate, right? So how do I keep that conversation flowing and actually use that question to find out where the person I'm talking to actually is? So here's something you might do, and then I'm going to give you that sentence, okay? How about going, my business is going great, and don't just stop there. Give them something tangible so that they get a feeling for who you are in your business as well. So something along the lines, hey, I just ranked advanced twice in the last 3 months, and I'm really, really thankful I was able to do that. Or maybe you were able to enroll one truly awesome business builder and you're so thankful of how you can help them further them in their business, something like that. And then turn around, hey, are you asking because you're curious? You just want to know how my business is going? Or are you maybe, like open to finding out more, or you want to know more about what it is that I do? Okay, so you not only position yourself with posture, which is something you can absolutely do, just share a result you have. And maybe you just say, you know what, my team, if you haven't got the huge results yet, if you haven't enrolled somebody, nobody needs kind of to know, right? Or you don't need to tell that to everybody if you don't feel comfortable doing that. But you could actually share your team's results, right? A successful uplines result, like my team was able to achieve this, that, and the other thing. If you are somebody who can help somebody else build their business in the online space, for example, okay, if you're learning valuable skills, don't think yet that you need to wait until you start being confident and really making people see that what you have to share is valuable, until you have the huge results yourself. Okay, I really want to stress this point because I know that's something that holds a lot of us back, right? So my business is going great. Thanks for asking. I just rank advanced. We just had, me and my team, we just had the greatest month ever. You know, tell something that's the truth, obviously. Okay, don't invent something, because that's going to come through as well. But ask people, are you just curious, or would you like to know more about this? Okay. Question number 2, I used to struggle with big time. What is it you actually do? And let me know whether that makes you uncomfortable a little bit, because I know it did for me, until I discovered, like really a strategy, not a script, but a strategy. Okay. And I'm going to give that to you right now. So you could say, if you're talking to a network marketer, obviously, tailor it to the person you're talking to. That's why I say, a script is a good thing to hold on to, but you want to make it your own. You want to come through as yourself, as the amazing, unique person you are. Okay. And you're talking to another unique human being. So tailor what you say to them. Okay. So if I'm talking to another network marketer, and I am doing that a lot, right? So I might say something like, hey, I'm a network marketer myself. I'm in the health and wellness space. So give people an idea which niche you are in, right? It may be something like, I don't know, specializing in biotech, superfoods, nutraceuticals, which is what I do. And then you can ask them, are you familiar with that? And now you get back whatever you get back, and you can keep the conversation flowing. Okay, I hope this is making sense. Do let me know if this is helpful. Okay, I would also add maybe something along the lines of, another passion of mine is raising this amazing industry standard and making people see, who need a plan B, that this is a viable option for them. So many people need a plan B right now, don't they? So I might say something like, and I also love helping network marketers who love their company build a thriving team online using attraction marketing. Have you heard of that before? Are you familiar with that? And then this person it gives an idea, doesn't it, of who I am and what I do, without giving anything away. And now I can go back and, did you just ask me because you were curious, or would you like to know more about what it is that I do, right? So that's number 2. What do you do? Okay. Always come in with and lead with this simple sentence of, are you just curious, or would you like to know more? Or are you looking for a new home, or whatever that might be? And that's especially relevant for number 3, question number 3 that I chose for today, which is, which company are you with? How often do you get asked this question? And by the way, if you've never heard any of these questions, you want to check out a blueprint that I have that I would love for you to take a look at. It's a small investment, like 2 cinema tickets, movie tickets, and it's really going to help you create that social media presence that is going to pique people's interest. So people will come to you with curiosity, and they will ask you these questions because they want to know more about what it is that you do, not just because they're curious. Okay, so drop down below the word blueprint if that's something that you would like to take a look at. So, but here's number 3. Which company are you with? I get this question a lot, and I used to really struggle with this. In attraction marketing, obviously, that's something that we do not lead with our company or our products, right? It's something that we have available. It's part of our brand. It's part of who we are. It's hopefully part of how we can help other people succeed in their life and solve problems for them, but it's not something we lead with, right? So here's a way to work around that. Again, use that simple sentence. Can you remember it? Drop it down below by now, right? Are you asking because you're just curious, you just like to know? Or do you want to know more? Or are you looking for a new home? Or would you like to take a peek at how we do things on my team or on our team without prospecting anybody on social, or without doing product parties, right? And depending on, something that I love about social media is I will know mostly, when I get a comment, or when somebody sends me a message because of a live video I did, or because in a story, right? I actually know what piqued their interest, what made them, not necessarily what made them, but which piece of content they're reacting to asking me that question. I hope this is making sense. Let me know, right? So I can now turn around and again tailor what I ask them to the content that they're referring to or that made them reach out to me in the first place. Okay, so if maybe I did a post about this amazing team system I have that helps people duplicate from day one without any experience on social or without any experience in networking neither, right? If I do a post about that, a curiosity post, and people say, you know what, that's really, which company are you with? I'd love to know more. That's actually then something that I will use, okay, to keep the conversation flowing and have it organically. So it's not something like I'm trying to get my point across, right? But I'm really taking what I know about our relationship so far, and I really take that conversation to the next step by asking that. Are you asking because you're just curious, or because you're looking for a new home maybe, or because you want to take a look or a peek at the system and what we've got in place for our newbies, right? And then I will get an answer. And whichever answer I get, I can use. Now, if it's somebody who is looking for a new home right now, many people are, right? On average, people in our industry, they change companies 7 times until they do find their forever home, right? So if they come back with, hey, you know what, I'd love to take a look at your system. I'd love to take a look at, how you do things. Or yes, I do want, I am open to taking a look at a potential new home for me. That's when you can, now you know that this person is ready to be plugged into your team system. And I do hope you have one. And if you don't, let me know, because I'm happy to show mine to you, right? So you can create one for yourself. But that's really, really powerful. So now you can know that they actually want to know more. They're not just asking it just like that, right? If they come back with, hey, I'm just curious, I'm happy where I'm at. Awesome. Now it's time to plant a seed. Okay. Don't be discouraged. Don't get negative. Don't get like, oh, you're stealing my time, whatever. And this is something that I used to struggle with majorly. Let me know whether you can relate, because I would have conversations that go on and on and on in Messenger, right? We would do the form and the Lord and all kinds of things, and questions were asked, and we were building that relationship, but we just never really got to a point where I knew how I could best serve that person. Okay, so this has really changed this game for me, having this sentence now, because now I can get clarity. Okay, is this somebody who's looking for a new home? Awesome, here you go. If this is something, I'm just curious, cool to know. If ever you want to learn more, this is how I would plant a seed. If ever you want to learn more about what it is that I do, about, the company even, right? I will tell them. If they tell me, I'm just curious, I'm going to tell them the name of my company, of course, in Messenger, right? And tell them the name of my company is XYZ. And if ever you want to learn more about a specific product, about the compensation plan, about the company, whatever it might be, just let me know. Right? I'm here for you. And then we continue to build the relationship on social media, because we never know when things might change for that person. And if you're still the one who's in touch with them, who's giving them value, who's loving on their posts, on their stories, on their live videos, you might be the person that comes to mind first when somebody is ready to take a look at a new potential home. So let me know whether this makes sense and is helpful for you. Because when I learned this, I was like, wow, okay, so this is actually how you can really lead a conversation without, like going in circles and another circle and another circle, but actually getting clarity quite fast, which I love. So what I would love for you to do, if you've never heard one of these 3 questions, what do you do? How's your business going? Which company are you with? Or if you don't hear it regularly, like a few times a week, please check out the recruiting blueprint that I have for you, because that can really help you get started new, restarted, or started for the first time in setting up your social media presence, so people will come to you because they do want to know more and be in touch with you. So thanks so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you again on the weekend. Take care, be happy, healthy, and blessed. And give up is never an option. That's something that we want to procrastinate on and really push off to at least tomorrow. Okay, so see you on the weekend. Take care. All the best from Katrin. Bye.